Hello and welcome to Function Excel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the VLOOKUP function. The VLOOKUP function is used to get us a data that is in the same row of a value that we are looking for. Okay, it sounds a little bit complicated, but stick with me and you see it's not that complicated. So here I have a table of some a, a business fair. So I have some people here, the credential numbers, the company they work for, and what they're doing in this fair. So what I want to is find what company Rachel works for. So of course this list is very short, so we could just look here. Oh, okay, Rachel's here and she works for Orchid company. But let's imagine that this list was very big, or that we want to be able to just change the name here and get the result here very fast instead of having to look for it by ourselves. So let's first look at the VLOOKUP function arguments. So the first one is the lookup value. That is the value we are looking for. In this case, it's going to be Rachel. So I could just select here 8-2, or I could also type Rachel's name like this in double quotes because that is mandatory to tell Excel that it's a text string. If we don't do that, we would get an error, but it is just easier to do like this. The next argument is the table array. The table array is the area where we are going to look for Rachel and also the result that we want to get. In this case, her company name. So the first column we select in the table array, it must be the column where Rachel name is. So we could select our data like this. So I'm selecting both Rachel's name and also the company name. I could stop here. I don't have to go into the last one if I don't want to or if I don't need to. But I'll go just so we get the whole data here. And again, the first column I select, it must be the column where Rachel is. I cannot do like this, and I cannot do like this starting on column A. So again, select like this, and we go to the next argument, which is column index number. This one is the column where the data I want to get, that is the company name, is related to the first column that I select. So the first column that I select was column B. So that would be column number 1. And the company name is on column D. So I started counting from here, B, C, D, that is 3. So the number I should put here in column index number is number 3, because that's where the data I want is. And then the last argument, it's if you want an exact match or an approximated match. That means if you want to find exactly Rachel or if you want something approximated to that. That doesn't make sense with text string, but it makes total sense with numbers. We're gonna see an example of that later. So first we're gonna use the exact match. So I'll just type here false, and that's it. I'll just hit enter, and I have Orchid. So if you look at the table here, Rachel, her company is Orchid. I can change our function here. So if I change number 3 to number 2, for example, then we have here Rachel's credential number. And if I change this to number 4, I will have what she's doing in this fair. So she's an expositor in this fair. And I could also just change the name here for Diego, let's say. And I have that Diego is also an expositor. Let's change just to see something different. So his company name is Yadako, and we can see here his company name. Now we go to our second example. In this one, we're gonna do the approximated match. So here I have a list of names. Let's say it's some kind of competition, and these people, they got this score here, and they should get paid a price for the score they got. So who got from 0 to 3 should get nothing. Who got from 5 to 6 100, 7 to 9 200, and 10 or more get 300. We're going to put here our VLOOKUP function. Lookup. What we're going to look for, our lookup value is going to be the score. So for the first one here, the score is here. Then our table array, again, I must select the first column I selected must be the column where the lookup value is. So this is the column, and I'll get all the data here. And I'll also freeze this area here, pressing F4 in the keyboard. So when I copy this formula down, it doesn't change the reference to this area here. If you want to learn more about locking cells or freezing cells, there's a link in the description. The next one is the column index number. Again, it's going to be number 3. Why? Because we want the price here. So the price is in the third column of the selected area. So number 3 again here. And now our range lookup is going to be true because we want an approximated match. Okay, then I copy this down, and that's it. So how is it possible that Excel can tell Rafael's price if he got only 5, right? And 5 is not here. 5 is not in the list. So how can it tell that he should get paid 100 if his number is not here? So here's how it goes. So it takes number 5 and it tests. Is 5 greater than or equal to 0? Yes, it is. So test the next one. Is it greater than or equal to 4? Yes, it is greater than 4. So we test the next one. Is it greater than or equal to 7? No, it's not. It's less than 7. So we go back to the previous one and return the value in the third column, which is 100. And that's how we get here 100. Notice that this column here, column G, it's nothing. We don't need this. We can delete this and nothing changes, because the only two columns that matter are the first one and the one we are getting the data from. So whatever is in the middle here is just something visual, so we can understand, oh, it's from 0 to 3. But actually it doesn't matter for the function. Let's go one more here. Let's go for Monica. So Monica got 3, her score was 3, and we test, is 3 greater than or equal to 0? Yes, it is. Test the next one. Is it greater or equal to 4? No, it's not. It's less than 4. So we go back to the previous one and return what is in the third column. So she got nothing. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it might have helped you. If you like the video, don't forget to click on the like button and also subscribe to our channel. See you next time.